The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive. Watch out. I'm detecting fissures nearby. Do you have a watching relic? You are near a fissure. Enemies are dropping reactant. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant.
Well, that's semi-embarrassing. I've been talking to myself this entire time with my mic off. Anyway, well, redo, so... Bow wow, woof woof, happy Buffy here. Welcome back to another stream. I just got done with a pretty damn long shift at work. Started at 6:30 this morning and ended at 8 o'clock p.m. last night. Like not too long ago. Oh, I must be tired. But I'm not too tired enough where I can't do a live stream. So, if anyone features watch this, welcome.
Relic has been cracked open.
Today I'm mostly just probably going to be running Midas, just so I can work on the Phage, and that's my shotgun here. And probably complete some lightweight stuff. You don't need to, I'm just going to. If I can. Back off. No. That must be a frost. I wonder if that frost knows how to make frosties the same way as Wendy's does. I know, horrible play on words. But hey, that kind of mood.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Just be glad I'm not going for puns yet, because I totally would. Okay, I got the Atlas, I got Forma. I guess I'll just stick with the Brad and Prime. Just because it's worth more ducats. Otherwise I don't really care about that particular relic. I'm mostly just gonna spend my time cracking them today, so I'm not really The main thing I want to do though is crack only the ones I have multiple of, and not the ones I have that are vaulted. That's the main thing. And of course, as well as get the focus and the void tracers. Just because I'm working on getting most of my Axie relics up to... A lot of my Axie relics are vaulted, so if I can get them, majority of them to Radiant, when I run them with friends, a lot better chance of getting the stuff we want. Make sure they get the stuff that maybe they don't get to see anymore. A couple... The relic's been vaulted, and it means a piece of it is no longer available. There we go. This is really the only viral weapon I have on me at the moment, which is why I'm using a phage. Yeah, but mostly just relic cracking. Oh boy. Ooh, 80 out of 150 enemies. Then I can predict the stupid shotgun. I don't mind it, but it's just not my thing. Normally I don't use shotguns. I think they're effective, and if you mod them right, they can be very damaging. Look at the Tigris Prime, for example. The best shotguns in the game, period. Like, sure, you only get 2 shots. Damn, do those 2 shots hit. They hit like a truck, and I'm genuinely... If you want it dead, you use Tigris Prime. If you want it dead quick. I don't have Tigris Prime yet. I want it, but I do not have it. Which is part of the other reason why I'm trying to radiate all my vaulted relics. Because I want it. As I remember, Tigris Prime was released with Necros Prime, so odds are that's probably been vaulted too. Yay, Axiom. Always a great thing to see. They'll murder him. See what I mean? He's dead now. Excuse me. Oh. Done. far am I away now? Wish to drop the phage. That would be nice. Great, there's only 50 more enemies to go. Or less. Anybody else in here?
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle
not
more of
extracting.
the enemy.
Extracting means I don't get as many void tracers from all this. And that's something I want. Wow! Rattan Prime Barrel again. It's not like I don't have very many of those. Well, take another Rubical Prime Receiver. Well, looks like I'm leaving. Because I don't want to do this by myself.
The extraction team will take over from here. Time to
Ooh,
evacuate.
C4. And 4 Haro chassis. How many chassis I have? Probably... I'd say probably around 10. Sounds about right. Ooh, phage is now max strength. I think everything's now max strength. Squad, just so I can do this again. Rescue defense. And hopefully this time this group wants to stay longer. C4, I gotta remember that one. Because I have 9 relics of that now. Which means I can do that one a few more times. I suppose I should run down... Maybe I should run down Nidus's power. I'm not sure if I already did that in the video or not. Like I'm debating on it. I'm thinking... Nidus is... Well, I'm trying to think what would be best way to describe Nidus. Other than the fact that he's a moving... viral space aids kind of guy.
The enemy is at our doorstep.
Ooh,
You
energy
must defend
ring.
our equipment
Thank you.
until reinforcements arrive.
Chroma, what do I got?
These corpus remind me of the Orakin. Selfish, greedy.
Saren Prime, ooh, Mesa Prime. Oh,
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby.
I got back
Do
in
you have
contact
a
with
matching
God's
relic?
Lair again. That's cool. Returning. Alrighty, so Nidus. He is the embodiment of disease,
You
almost.
found a fissure.
Kind of like
Look out
Saren,
for reactants.
but he has a very high survivability. If you mod him correctly, you start going down as Nidus, you're doing something wrong. Now, I don't have as many mods as I would like for him, and I'll fully admit that this is my current build is not the best build for him. I don't have really a god build. If I did, it'd probably be, well, right now I'm mostly focused on his
Move and strike.
strength.
We have to win this.
Most of my builds focus around strength. I tend to play the tankier guys. So... I tend to play For example, someone like Nidus, sure, doesn't really seem like he can take a hit, but he can take a hit. He can also dish out more than enough damage too. That being said, I'd say some of his main power is, the main one I go to is Virulence, which basically means he does this. And the more enemies he gets in that more enemies he catches in that, the stronger his attacks will become. His power-based attacks, at least.
We fought with honor.
Wow. I've played 3 and I already got 5 reactant. That's good. That's nice. Alrighty. Oh, excuse me. I'm not really focusing on using Nidus' powers right now, just because I got kills I need to make with, with gas and viral. 125 for viral. Definitely a heck of a lot less than that with gas, but I got a weapon for that already. So at any rate, so his first power, Virulence, lets him do, as I said before, lets him do that. And you notice I have a counter on the bottom right hand side that's currently at 1. The more enemies I bring down with that first ability, the higher these mutation stacks. The higher the mutation stacks, the more damage it will deal. But as I said, I'm not really going for that right now. But it does have another, still going to be very useful ability to me. And that's Alarming. That's this. It brings enemies together for me and puts them all in one spot. It's great for temporarily pulling away from targets, objectives, and people. So if I have an ally that goes down, I can cast that, pull them away from my ally, give me a little bit of breathing and revive them. But I would have a different way of doing that. I don't have enough to show for this right now, but there is one ability, and I can't think of the name off the top of my head right now, and for that I do apologize. But basically, you make sort of like a healing grass, and maggots come out. These maggots damage enemies. So this is just perfect. As you're healing, or as you're bringing up reviving an ally, you're standing on this grass, which is going to keep your health up, spawning maggots, which is going to keep enemies nice and busy, and off you. And then I can do a parasitic link where I literally attach umbilical cord to an enemy, which they will take a percentage of damage, or I can attach it to an ally. Pardon the in-game joke here, but would you like Forma with your Forma? At any rate, though. So if I latch onto an ally, they'll get the benefit of increased power strength.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Also has a neat little ability that ooh, you dirty rat. Like, right there. That just took out most of my enemies, right in front of me.
Keep fighting.
Cool.
Look for more reactant.
So another 10 headshots, and that little nightwave thing will be done. This is, you know, a lot of resources. There we go.
Any of y'all see the feeds light up? It's going down, kids.
Just a few more. 4 more, and I got this relic cracked. Make that 3 more. Come on. That's the neat thing about this little weapon is I don't have to hit him directly to kill him. This little gas cloud does great for area denial. I can throw it. They start dying. Very minimal amount of aiming required.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
I also need headshots, and I have to get that. Where are you? I'm not really looking, but... I know this seems really nitpicky on detail, but energy beams don't have impact. So I shouldn't really be having the ability to knock them back just with this gun. They shouldn't go flying like that. Kind of like the plasma and laser rifles in Fallout 4. They should not be able to move cams or even have a recoil. They do, but I think that's just kind of meant for balancing, game balancing purposes. I don't know, I can't really say for sure. I also kind of like to think of this like an oversight in detail and that sort of thing. But, it is what it is, and I'm just going to enjoy the game for what it is. A way for me to relax after a nice long hard day at work. Have some fun, play with friends. Sit back, relax, and just sort of enjoy.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Oh, with Nidus I can more than handle any incoming enemy. Ooh. because I have so many of them. As I said, I'm just after... Oh. What do you change to me? Oh well.
You will be rewarded for your bravery. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
Ooh, right in the face. There we go. Like I know I'm supposed to be killing him with gas damage too, but it's kind of... Where'd it go? There we go. Got some oxium. Oh, it's in need of that. There's a pain in around the farm. Just to clean them up. Get them a bit thick. And not in a fun way. More of a, this is becoming a hazard, I need to take care of this now, sort of way. Cool.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish the mission and we'll take a look inside.
Really? That was it?
close one.
Just a few more waves.
Or the Tenno.
Okay, 60 on our 100, it's not too bad. If I was smart, I'd be working on my mutation stacks, but once again, that kind of falls into things of I'm not really that. The enemies are low enough level, I'm not too concerned about them. Like, I am nearly the way 15, so... Oh. The last wave. These are pretty easy hits. Like the sheer gas of just taking this alone, dude. Just either outright kills or it's pretty damn close. So you can see they're dropping pretty quick. Not just because someone's using a machine gun either.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave or continue fighting?
Probably going to leave after this one. Don't really... yeah, I might as well leave. Stay. And there's my C4.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to
Ooh,
extract
still got
will
pox
appear
going on. Nice. And my mutation side, of course. Area denial. This weapon's great for that. The hell? I really need to start paying more attention. Trying to help us, but well. See, this is what I mean. If I'm doing something wrong here.
You are going to need more reactant. Want to open that.
because I'm paying too close attention to trying to get as many gas kills as possible. Mostly because I want to stop using the pox as soon as possible. Bitch. Yeah, that's right, stepping it.
The relic has been cracked open. Permission to find out what's inside.
Come on down. This is an I-10 star that's way the hell up the middle bumfuck. Our language, but yeah, there's an I-10 star up there. Oh, that's lovely. That is because I want it. I'm gonna get it. Okay. That's pretty okay. How'd I go? There we go. And 2 more waves left. Yes. This right here. This is what I'm talking about. Gives you health. Store the health of allies. And it keeps the enemies busy. Hi. Those little maggots there.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Like, I probably could handle more. Ooh, haven't seen one of those in a while. I'm grabbing that. I'm definitely gonna be grabbing that. Do these guys want to continue? Don't know. What are they gonna do? I'll break.
We're done here. The extraction
Cool.
team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
68 void tracers only? Not too bad, I guess. Let's see, I got Hell's Chamber, Revenge, Infected Clip. I don't think I did too much in the way of total damage. But now I can drop out the Phage, that's nice. And then quick leave group. I don't remember what the mastery rank test was. Right, it was a defense. So I probably should rig myself up for that too. Let's get rid of the Phage because it's not really going to help me out on that one. Amprex was pretty useful. Like, I shouldn't be allowed to have anything explosive, so like the Tsar here. Fun rifle to use, but I probably shouldn't have anything explosive. What do I want? What do I want? Good bolt hose everything. Summer Prime's good for that. We'll go Amprex just because that spreads. As I said, that's a good area to Nile. I'll be honest, this is like my new favorite weapon. I love the design for this. The sword, the shield.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
The center mass here reminds me of the sun and moon, just by its design alone. Like, I could kind of watch this thing sit there and turn all day. The gear on the blade, the continuous gear, I love that. That's a great touch to it.
Excellent armaments, Operator. Please return covered in blood.
Now,
Safe and
as built as well builty as he is, really want you to bring him though. Can't bring Limbo. Limbo's works really good on low level mobs, but at a rank 25. Atlas can really armor up though. Which reminds me, I want to take a look at him. This is my Atlas build. Now, frankly, I know it could use more work. I would love to get rid of this and place something else up on there that could really help me out, but just because he's Atlas and this is a great solo frame. Once again, as you can see, I'm focusing on strength, but with him, I'm focusing on efficiency, so how long I can keep going. Let's see, I would probably mod him again and put another slot right there. Another one of these guys. What was it? The Vazarin. Just because I got redirection. That's just pure shield capacity. And I'd probably do it again here for this. So do 2 more Forma on him. Just so Atlas is can be a very tanky character. I mean, look at my armor. It's already at 900. And that's because I have the steel fiber on it. But as you can see, I didn't do much for energy. Now, if I had a halfway decent arcane, like if I had one for shield. Where are you? looking for the energy. So I probably go energy, so energy regen. Now I think this is based, his land size base, I want to say it's based off his whatever. Wow, I must be tired. Whatever melee mod he's using, but let's go ahead and do the mastery rank test real quick. So I practiced it before and I got past it pretty easily, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw out one of my specters, Clem, and my ancient healer.
Tenno, you can protect yourself, but can you protect others at the same time? Survive each fight while defending the objective.
I know that doesn't do much off the bat, but this will. Ancient healers have the ability to, for their allies, block, I think, no, sorry, not block, reduce a good 80% of damage, incoming damage. Makes them inherently useful. Aside from healing. And this is the other reason right here I went with the Amprex, just because it links and it chains. Now the other reason I went with Atlas is because he has these guys. They're a useful distraction. Ladies will focus on these guys instead of me, and instead of this side. Oopsies. And I need that. Wave 2, one more wave, and I'm out. And then I am 16. Like, I can see my ancients been pretty well keeping them busy up here. And keeping them away from... Oh no, that's not good. Get him, little maggots, get him! Oh, that's it. There we go.
Formidable performance. This test is now complete.
And now I am 16. One new loadout slot, plus daily standing limit of 1,000, plus one base mod capacity. Ooh. Alright, 1 hour down. And now I am 16. Holy crap, I can go for it again in another day. Well, let's check it out. Just because I'm in a mood too. But first, any more relics I can do. Mezzo, and I feel, ooh, right. That's what I forgot to check. So I got 100 void tracers to fool around with. Alrighty. And 7. Oh, that was an N2 I just did, never mind. So 2 more N2s. And I can hit the N3s. Well, let's see what my next mastery rank test is gonna be. This way. I'll get to see what's going on. Calm. 16, that makes me eagle. Hey, I'm actually outdone my sister. She's rank 15, I'm now rank 16. In Warframe, I am now her elder. Alright, Sparrows, what do you got for me? That's 15. 16, so I'll be looking at 17. Practice. Let's see what I'm getting myself into now.
Let's see how you work under pressure. Eliminate all enemies before the timer reaches 0. Melee strike the orbs to have extra seconds added to the clock.
Melee. Okay. What the hell? Oh, I went up the wrong way.
Most disappointing. Only return when you are ready for this challenge.
So I need to move quick, and looks like Atlas doesn't look quick to begin with. This one I can tell is going to be a pain in my rear end. So I think what this means is, just to test out strategy, I'm going to need to be constantly running and gunning. So it's a good thing I'm sticking with the Amprex on that one. Just because that chains, that will chain link to enemy to enemy to enemy.
Let's see how you work under pressure. Eliminate all enemies before the timer reaches 0. Melee strike the orbs. Extra seconds added to the clock.
I think I'm going to need to go around where the orbs are at the top. So 17. So they're going to pop up randomly. can throw my shield? Holy shit.
Appears you need more practice, Tenno. This challenge awaits you when you are ready.
Okay, so, as I'm right now, I'm going to keep practicing the ranking test for
Let's
17.
see how you work under pressure. Eliminate all
Pretty sure these
enemies
orbs
before the
pop up
timer reaches
randomly,
0.
so...
Melee strike the orbs to have extra seconds added to the clock.
And I gotta remember not to run forward right away, because I'll run straight off. There we go. Well, okay, so that's gonna be painless to reach.
Most disappointing.
Yep.
Only return when you are ready for this challenge.
Yep. This is gonna be a pain. It'd help if they would come up in a specific pattern. That way I could keep consistently running that pattern. But it is what it is. It doesn't help that I'm running as Atlas slow either, because he's a slow frame. If I'm being honest, he's slow. So I'd probably go to Nidus, maybe? That tends to be my go-to for a lot of things.
Under pressure. Eliminate all enemies before the timer reaches 0.
Maybe
Melee strike the
Bolt would be a
orbs
better
with
choice,
extra
just
seconds
because I
added
don't
to
have
the clock.
Gauss. Not yet, anyway. Did I level up my Vault? Which is the next question. And then right away, one question I just got myself answered. If I can go higher than 20. It appears I can. Stick and move. Down below. Fantastic. Let me gain off some time. Yeah, you see, this was
a formidable performance.
This stayed all on the same floor for the most part, which was great. As I said, the Ampex here, Amprex, is a great choice, just because as you probably saw, it was that chain. Oh, hello. Ash you slain? I'm assuming, are you asking if I'm using an Ash? I'm not, but that's okay. As we check this guy out. What am I missing still?
Always a pleasure.
Gas. Conduit. Sanctuary and slots. 3 minutes. Kuva. Thumper and Idleland Plains. I can never find them whenever I want them. Especially whenever I want one.
You know it.
I suppose it couldn't hurt. Let's see. Equipment. Since I'm doing Eidolon Plains. Just so I can go look for one. Just so I can go look for a thumper. Who to do? Who to do? Who does the voodoo? Narus. And I can still use the gas for little guys. That's perfect. Fast travel to nav. Earth. It's day and 23 minutes, which means in planes it is nighttime. Fantastic. Well, I won't be doing that. Instead, what do I have available? Sabotage, defense. What about for Saturn infested? Pluto. Relay. Okay, I'm staying far off that one because I know how that's gonna go. No, I'm not doing Arcwing. I'll do a lot, but Arcwing's definitely not one of them. Speaking of which, what time is it? Okay. It is 10 something. Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna cut it off here, so you guys have a very lovely evening. I'm signing out, and then I'm signing completely off. So, see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.